Hello, and welcome to yet another episode of Chesapeake College. I am your teacher, Professor D. On today's episode, we're here broadcasting live from Western Branch Park in Chesapeake, Virginia, the peak of excellence. And so I wanted to broadcast from this particular park because I'm just here, and that's why. And it's in Chesapeake. And I think that's a good enough reason to broadcast from somewhere. It's because we're here at Chesapeake College, which is not a real college at all. And I think that we should only film in Chesapeake. Don't you think so as well? As your professor, I'm smart enough to know that that is logical. So on today's episode, I wanted to re-emphasize and emphasize and re-emphasize the re-emphasization of how important it is for you, yes you, my fellow Chesapeakean, to take advantage of living in the peak of excellence. Here in the peak of excellence, we have many parks. I think 7 or 8 to be exact. Probably should have done the research beforehand. But here at Chesapeake College, not a real college, we are learning together. And so I will get that number eventually, and one day I'll learn to do my research before I press record. You can be better than me by physically stepping out of your home and going to explore the great parks here in the peak of excellence, Chesapeake, Virginia. Western Branch Park is just one of those amazing parks that we have here available for you guys. Just off the top of my head, there is also Oak Grove Lake Park, my favorite park. There is Northwest River Park, a park for those of you who are very serious about nature and hikes and things. There is the Great Dismal Swamp Trail. There is Chesapeake City Park. There is the Chesapeake Arboretum, and many more. Not that much many, but many enough for you to have plenty of options of your park-going adventures. Don't forget, when you go to the park, make it an adventure. You can go for a little walk, a little stroll. You can play a game. You can meet up with a group. I've seen LARPing happening at Chesapeake City Park. Who knows what you can do? The possibilities are endless. And so you, yes you, now have my permission to go to your local park today or tomorrow or whenever the weather is appropriate or whenever you feel like. Just know that this is an option of something you can do as a Chesapeakean in the peak of excellence. And so I hope you learned today that going to the park is a valid option for you living here in Chesapeake. As your teacher, Professor D, here at Chesapeake College, not a real college, I love to encourage people to go to the parks because not only does it help you get more fit, it also is good for your mental health because you get some fresh air and you get to move your booty from that chair or that couch or that bed that you've been rotting in all this time, and you get to move. And that's very comforting. This is coming from someone who used to be glued to the chair or the bed or the seat of comfort. And I learned when I started filming Denny and Virginnie that it's actually not a good thing to be glued to those things. It's not a good thing to be a couch potato. It's not a good thing not to take advantage of all the wonderful free parks and rec that we have available here in the peak of excellence. And so your homework for today is to pick a park. Yes, your homework for today, my fellow Chesapeakean, you will pick a park today that you will explore at least once during this week. I guess I've checked off my homework already because I'm currently here at Western Branch Park in Chesapeake, Virginia, the peak of excellence. Let me know what park you chose to explore this week. And until next time, I hope you enjoyed this experience here at Chesapeake College, not a real college, here at Western Branch Park in Chesapeake, Virginia, the peak of excellence. I'm your teacher, Professor D. And that's it for this episode of Chesapeake College. I hope you enjoyed, and don't forget to do your homework because I'm a real professor in this real situation, in this real place called Western Branch Park, and you are a real person who can physically be here as well. And so once again, I hope you have a fantastic day here in the peak of excellence. Goodbye for now, and remember, here at Chesapeake College, we're not a real college, but Chesapeake is the peak of excellence. Goodbye.